championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. So with 3 and out on the first possession, they'll have to kick it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. False start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. fakes right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Heckle made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Here's the target, and it's complete. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Here's the second down play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
That gain sets up a third down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
No punt. Offense still on the field. Going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. This time, a completion. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjust to that ball thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They bring him down after a short gain there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, and not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at the 48.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
First down, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Design quarterback run. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there. Gone. Tussle to the line to win the hurry up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Now this is the 8th play in this drive. They'll run it from the gun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's got it, no problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
Ohio State.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The shotgun handoff here.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in the third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab!
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Handoff from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Took contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep again. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It was on target the first time. This is a chip shot. It was 23 yards out. The field goal is good. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. The short completion of the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out with the receiver to make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up on the run. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare. Quarterback, they bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Bulldogs Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. You find the tight end open on the corner route, and he'll pick up the first down, stopping the 27. Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's toward the sideline, finds the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. They continue to roll up the score.
Somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, That's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 15. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Still going. It's a foot race. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Walk out at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
2nd down and goal. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They connect for 6. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're going to run it here. Tackle made on the 29-yard line.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Here's that defense shifting again. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hits the running back in the flat. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Georgia has moved into the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Georgia. They cap the drive with 6 points.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Empty backfield now when they go for two. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And the wideout goes in motion. He's looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further.
Interesting call here by this offense on the two-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, but they keep it going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion.
Here we go.
And he drops back in the gun. And they'll make it into the end zone for two, cutting the lead to 15.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away with the running game. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Can he make it to the marker? And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The offense already has one 4th-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play, strip the ball, come up with the interception, anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left side. Pass caught on a comeback route. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to chuck it again. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Same tailback, another carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Working clock with the ground game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Ohio State.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
And that's a first down for the
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Buying time. Moving to his left. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national